Hey guys, Sam with the Utah Off-Road Recovery Team. We're on it for another one, heading up to help do a recovery at Soldier Creek Reservoir. This couple is out here sightseeing and they're in town for get set up for a new job that they got, so they decided to go out for the day, see what they could see. They thought that the road was actually packed in by vehicle traffic, but unfortunately it was actually a snowmobile trail this time of the year. They're totally legal where they're at. There's no issues with that. Some of the trails here in Utah in the winter time have a weight restriction on them. You're not supposed to take full-size vehicles up, so not unless they're tracked anyway. So luckily this isn't one of those situations. He's actually just off of a paved road that doesn't get winter maintenance. So he realized that. He went to turn around, and because of the wind drift, he didn't realize that he was driving off of the hard pack, and he went into that soft unpacked snow and sank pretty deep. So at the very least, we're going to go out here tonight. It's about 6:30. It's already dark, so we're going to come out here. We're going to at least get them to the main road. They've got a buddy coming up from Vernal, which we should be either getting the truck out or getting to the point where we know we're not going to do it with what we've got with us tonight. It's just me and one other vehicle, Melissa Jancy, and she's in a two-door Jeep JK, so bringing a lot of wheat potatoes, if you know what I mean. Her Jeep's pretty light, pretty small, but I'm hoping it'll be enough to anchor me, so I'll be able to get his rig turned around and back onto the hard pack. Once we get him on the hard pack, I think he'll drive right out. So here we go. I'll touch back once we get there, and we'll see what we got to deal with. You can see that this is just basically a snowmobile trail right now. We're actually on pavement, but there's about a foot of snow that's been packed down here. So that's what happened. He was on the hard pack. You can get around fine. As soon as you go off this hard pack, it gets soft, and it gets soft fast. So here's our guys. Nope, these are some ice fishermen. So we'll let them pass. All right. I just didn't want to make any accidental movements when those guys have been toting those sleds, man. I'll tell you what, they probably got 150 pounds of ice fishing gear. One guy had his sled had a full flip open shelter. You know that's not light. That's at least 100 pounds right there. So, you know, let those guys pass, get out of their way. No one likes being the human mule. So as we come around the corner here, this traction's really not been too bad right now. I don't feel like I'm sinking. Snowmobiles make these whoop-de-woos. So we are on scene. Let's hop out and see what we got going on. Even the rescuers get stuck along the way. That's why we run in pairs. That's why we don't leave each other behind. Melissa Jancy, she's a little bit lighter. She, back end of her two-door slid into this deep rut, and it sucked her in there. So we're getting her pulled back up onto the hard pack, just like that. So not often, but we've got a second set of eyes out here helping, and he's kind of semi calling the shots. I made the plan, said what's going to happen. He's making sure that it gets executed. We got Melissa in front of me. She's the lightest, so we actually decided to utilize her winch for the pull since I'm the heaviest and I'm able to anchor her pretty solidly. We've already made some progress here with this 3500 Dodge. Not as much as I'd like to say because we've been messing around with some soft snow on the shoulder, but we are doing quite all right, and we'll have him up and out of here in no time. All right. So we've now got Melissa hooked up with a snatch block doing a double line pull, and he is coming out, making progress. It's slow. He's a big heavy rig and we're doubled up, so as little pressure as we can on Melissa's Jeep. She's just easing him out of this hole and back onto the road. Well, we almost made it. Actually see the stop sign right there, but our Jeeps just don't have the weight, and unfortunately even with the double line pull I just wasn't able to get the power needed to get the truck back up. So you can see kind of how he slid off as we were pulling him back. It's the road. What's the snowmobile road now, but here's the truck. The front end's not too bad, so I'll get a little more weight. We might be able to get him out forwards. That's probably the best bet, but I think we're calling it for the night because my Jeep's has not got the power to dislodge it. So you guys see this other side of the hill. Yeah, waist deep in snow. So that's the problem, is you got sucked into this, what I would imagine is a drainage. We were so close to. What's up, guys? Sam, Utah Off-Road Recovery Team. Coming back to you. It's the following morning. It's Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, and we're on our way up. I'm following Dan Cressall. He's in a power wagon, so should have the power today to take care of what we need to do. And good letting.
As far as I can turn.
That's all right. You're in 4 low, right? All right. Let the wind do most of this. I just need you to keep your tires spinning at the same speed as the wind, which will be really slow. Okay? You got it.
You tell me when to go.
All right. Start creeping forward. Modulate your brakes. That's good. Go ahead and put her in park. moving. Getting him somewhere. All it took was a redirection of force, utilizing this sign here. So slowly but surely, Dan's big old power wagon does it again. Whew.